Greetings, friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush. And this time I actually have some fixes to some collages I already created. This one I originally called Pool Party, but the focal point should be this child on the left. And instead, my eye kept being drawn to that foot sticking out of the water. It just does not work. For some reason, it was in the photo reference, but it doesn't work for me. Plus, there's other things like her hand doesn't show under the water and it's practically invisible. So I'm going to fix that. And this one I call the green hat. It's one of the earlier ones I did of children. And I like all the colors. I love that I've got a alligator in his hat and an orangutan on his shirt. It's just that his face is not working for me. The mouth is wrong, the eyes are too dark, something's wrong. So I decided that I was going to fix these. This often happens when I'm going through my older pictures looking for things to put away in the art show, to hang in an art show. Now, the fun thing about this, the foot was literally done on a extra piece of paper, so I could just pull it right off. Since I wanted to get rid of it. If it hadn't been done that way, I would have just pasted over it. And out it goes, the foot is gone. And so now I'm just going to take some blue watercolors and fix the gap, fix the hole. But I have a stack of, as you can imagine, of pictures that I do week after week. And when I have an art show coming up and I want to frame something to put in it, I go looking through my stack of, completed pictures. And then I come across these that are great, almost great, would be great if. And I decided I just wasn't going to pass this one over anymore. I was going to fix what I didn't like about it. You know what I often do is I'll take my pictures and I'll hang them on the wall for a week or so and just look at it and see what's bothering me. I thought that foot wasn't so bad, but it kept bothering me, and I decided that's it. I'm getting rid of that foot. I don't care that it was in the photo reference. It's gone. What's more is you see this girl's hand under the water. I did it in sort of a bluish scale, but it's practically invisible. You can't see that her hand is there under the water holding on to her inner tube. And so now I've put a little blue shadow to indicate that that's her hand down there. And the other little girl's hand looked like her finger was malformed, so I fixed that finger. They're just little things. And sometimes that's all it takes to make a picture great or to make a picture mediocre. And then here's the green hat. His cheek is simply too far out there. So I am fixing that cheek, pulling it in some. And then I've got to fix these eyelids. They're just not right. And it wasn't until I was fixing the eyelids that I realized, this boy has no eyebrows. I've got to cut some eyebrows for this kid. And then I also realized that it would really help if he had eyelashes, which, you know, many of these boys, the envy of all girls, have eyelashes to die for, and his were no exception. So I'd sit there and cut these little eyelashes. Here's his eyebrow, that really helps. This is from a photo reference I took. We were at an event that was very hot and sunny, and he was looking down at the other kids who were playing in the dirt, but his grandmother was holding him at the time. But it was just the cutest expression. And I like that he's got apples in his cheeks, you know, and all the words really worked for me. I liked the picture. I just didn't like his face wasn't working quite right. And I could see after I look at it for a while that the mouth was too far over to the right. It should have been the center of the mouth farther over to the left. That helped put the eyelashes, I think. Defined that he's looking down, seriously. And I did a little more work on that mouth too. The lower lip needs to be darker in between the lips and lighter on the left-hand side. And of course, he needs a dimple right at the edge of our mouths, where our mouths meet the cheeks. There's a dimple there. So here we have before and after. You can see that the offending leg is removed. And now the focal point moves back down to the child there on the left. And you can even see her hand, or at least the definition of her hand, a little better. I think I like it. This one I can put in an art show and feel confident. And the green hat. It may look like the picture has been enlarged, but actually it hasn't. I just cropped the first image, and I didn't need to. And so you can see I fixed the eyelids, I moved that mouth over where it's supposed to be, and that cheek has moved back in. He looks much more natural. So those are my fix-its for the week. I actually was working on a different picture this week, but it's not done. You'll see it next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. I certainly appreciate everyone that checks out my channel. And do come again. Check out some of the other things I've got down below. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.